I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles.
So for today's video, we are going to be doing a life update. I had actually someone comment on one of my videos from like a month ago, and it was like it was a friend from high school, and he was like, do a life update, and I was like, you right? So then I was like, oh, okay, well, let me go on my channel and let me see when's the last time I did one, because you know, I don't constantly want to give y'all life updates, you know, like maybe every year or every 2 years or every 6 months, you know, something exciting that happens in my life. And I just wanted to make sure that I didn't put everything too close together. So today's gonna be kind of chill. We're gonna talk about my recent updates on my life, even though my life is kind of boring to begin with. There's gonna be some tea. There's gonna be let's just say you're gonna be Sister Shook. If you're new to my channel, my name's Angelica. I do different types of videos: makeup, story time, life updates, obviously. But yeah, I do a wide range of different tutorials, so hopefully y'all subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to tell your friends. Like, girl, I need more subscribers. Can y'all share my videos, please? But yeah, enough of me talking. We need to talk about other stuff, so we can go ahead and get started with the video. Where do I start? Well, I graduated from Cosmo School. I know I mentioned that pretty much in a lot of videos since I graduated. I graduated Cosmo School on December 1st. Don't mind my hair, please. It's a little wild, and yeah. And I've been chilling. I mean, I haven't really done hair since I graduated, now that I think about it. I mean, I've done like oh no, I'm lying. I did my mom's hair. And then for prom, which is in a couple weeks, for my cousin, I'm doing her hair and her makeup, so there's that. And then like a couple of ex-coworkers were like hitting me up to do their hair, but sometimes they don't always follow through, so yeah. But that's pretty much it for school. I mean, I want to go back to school for esthetician, but it's gonna be in the long run, like once I move to Austin type thing. So yeah. Also, let's see what else is new in my life. Oh, I have several interviews set up for a job. I'm not gonna say which job, and I'm not gonna say that I got it. I mean, I feel like pretty confident about the job, but yeah, I just feel like where I'm gonna work at, where I'm hoping to work at, it would actually help a lot. Like, since I am a Cosmo, like it would help a lot with what I'm doing. It's not a salon, I can tell y'all that now. It's not a salon. I don't want to work in a salon. That's just not my dream. I don't want to own a salon. That's not my dream. Like, I just want to work from home, and I want to do it like that. Like, I don't want anything fancy. Like, you know, I went into Cosmo School because they had said that it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna learn a lot of makeup and it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna learn this and we're gonna learn that, and we really didn't touch base on makeup. And that's why I went to school, because I wanted to learn a lot about makeup, and they didn't touch base at all. Things there, but it wasn't like we had a full course about it, like, you know. But that's pretty much why I had went to Cosmo School. And in reality, don't get me wrong, like, Aveda is a good school. Aveda is a good school, and what they teach you is amazing. The people there, as in like the educators, yeah, no bueno. Like, I didn't care for any of them. I cared for maybe one, and that was pretty much it. The other ones have a bunch of sassy ass attitudes, and there's specifically one in particular, and if people from Aveda know, like, watch my videos, they'll know who I'm talking about. Sorry, I get really heated talking about this one educator, because she picks and chooses who she wants to be friends with and who she wants to let things slide. There's a bitch that would get her hair done every single fucking day, and And yeah, don't get me wrong, I don't know the story behind it, but why is it that if another girl can ask, hey, can I get my hair done, and you're gonna straight up tell them no, but 15 minutes later this another stupid bitch is getting her hair done? Like, that, to me, that's just not fair. Like, you're a teacher, you're not supposed to pick and choose who you want to like. Yes, I know it's the world, it's gonna happen, shit's gonna do that, but my thing is you're here to teach us to be the best stylist that we could possibly be. And she would constantly downgrade some of us, and or they would just, like, you know, just look at our work and they wouldn't check it, they wouldn't like fully go through it, they would just kind of like look at it and be like, okay, whatever, like, it looks good. So being there at Aveda, yes, I learned a lot of things, but there's a lot of things that I walked out of school and I was like, what the am I gonna do? Like, they didn't go in depth with a lot of things. They didn't like me, and I didn't have an issue with it. I really didn't care. I wasn't there to make friends. I wasn't there to have the teachers like me. I wasn't there to have a jolly old time. I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. I was hoping that it was going to be fun. But I wasn't there to make friends. I was there to get my shit done, and that's all I was there for. I didn't need to make friends at the end of the day. Don't get me wrong, I made my fucking bestest friend there. Oh my god, shout out to Melinda. I love Melinda. Like, I made my bestest friend there. And I know she's one person that will stick with me for the fucking long run besides Gracie. But, like, everyone there wanted to be in competition. And don't get me wrong, I know that that's how the industry is. But it's just like, bitches there were so fucking fake. Like, so fucking fake. I had, if y'all want a story time, I'll give y'all a story time on the time. Like, yeah. Anyways, we're done talking about Aveda. But yeah, just, to be honest, I wouldn't recommend Aveda to anyone. Sorry, not sorry. That's just the tea on that. And yeah. So some people have been asking about my relationship. I know a lot of people that are like my close friends, like, they know what's going on. I am single. I have been for about a few months, I believe. I'm not too sure. As y'all know, I did put it on YouTube. I mean, that's probably the only relationship I will put on YouTube, because I don't know. I just don't feel like, you know, yeah, I know I'm putting myself out there by being on the internet or whatever, but I just want to keep my relationships out of it. Like, my relationship didn't have issues with the whole YouTube thing. It's just, sometimes she wasn't supportive. And that's just the truth. I mean, I don't want to be with, like, how can I word this? I love her to death. Don't get me wrong. Y'all know who I'm talking about. People who watch my channel, y'all know who I'm talking about. I love her to death. Don't get me wrong. It's just, she wasn't supportive on a lot of things, and I don't want to be with that. Like, if you're not gonna support me on my YouTube journey, no matter if I have 0 subscribers or I'm fucking hit 10 million by next year, like, you know, like, that was a little exaggerated. I mean, but hey, I could do it. You never know. But my thing is just, like, you were my girlfriend. Like, you were supposed to be supportive, and you really weren't. As y'all know, a while back, back in like October of last year, I think it was, that I had posted a video. It had to be because I was doing maybe not last year, but the year before, because I've been doing YouTube for almost 2 years. So yeah, so the year before, I had posted a video, which is this video right here. And that is a story time about from that point before. And there's a lot of shit that went on from that point after that no one knew about. I mean, my friends knew about it, my family knew about it, but I didn't express it to y'all on YouTube. And if y'all weren't my really, like, don't get me wrong, like, y'all are my family, but I like to keep my personal life to myself, and I don't really like talking about it, because I have been degraded so bad that I don't like to share my personal life, because every time I do, someone's like, oh, you want me to feel bad for you, or oh, you just want petty, and like, just, you know, it's just, it's stuff like that that I don't like sharing my relationship with certain people. Like, it's just, I don't need you to, I'm already going through shit. I don't need you to pile shit on top of it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't need negativity in my life. I come to a point to where I will talk about this afterwards, but I've come into a point to where I'm done with that. Like, I don't need it in my life at all. And if you're about that, then there's a door. Like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. So, I mean, after that video, did the cheating stop? No. Did I stay? Yeah. Why? Because love makes you fucking blind. And after almost 2 years, I can't take it anymore. I can't constantly be wondering, oh, well, if you're not texting me, who are you texting? Like, oh, well, since you're not seeing me today, or you aren't seeing me tonight, and you're not answering your phone call, where are you at? Like, I don't want to constantly have to be like that. I don't. And I wasn't at first. But the cheating thing happened over and over and over again. In that video, I think I talked about 3 girls. And those 3 girls, like, the first one, she cheated on me twice with one girl, and then once with these 2. But not only that, there's been, like, I think 2 other girls. And with the last girl, it's been multiple times. And her thing is, well, you don't give me attention, so I'm going to go find it somewhere else. Her thing was, oh, well, I didn't think I was going to get caught. Like, how is that cute? Like, you don't tell somebody that you supposedly love, oh, I didn't think I was going to get caught. I didn't think you were going to catch on. I didn't think you were going to figure it out. I'm not f***ing dumb. Like, I'm a girl. I will put 2 and 2 together, and I will figure shit out. I may not say anything. I may know for a long time, and I may keep my mouth shut. And then once you start pissing me off, I'll start bringing it up, and then that's when I'll backfire on you. But I'm not dumb. Like, I see it. I know. Especially with her. Oh. I knew when that girl was fucking being shady. And every time she was being shady, I thought it was right. And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of constantly feeling like I'm not enough. And it shouldn't be like that. And I don't want it to be like that anymore. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, y'all want the truth? I'll tell you the truth. Yes, don't get me wrong. I cheated on the girl with my best friend. Well, my ex-best friend at the time. She was, I mean, my ex-best friend, but she was my best friend at the time. I cheated on her. I slept with my best friend. It happened once, and right after it happened, I felt like shit. And I went home and I called her. And I told her, I cheated on you. And I felt so wrong for that. And I will never forgive myself. But in the back of my mind, and I know this doesn't make it right, but in the back of my mind, I was just like, she's constantly cheating on you. Like, you don't even feel good enough for her. And this person was giving me fake attention, and I fucked up. And I mean, I feel bad. I really do. I do. Like, I seriously feel bad for what I did. I do. But in my head, I think I was doing it. No, I know I was doing it for the fact that I just wanted to feel some type of love and affection and attention because I wasn't getting it. She was giving it to several other girls, and it wasn't me. And I felt like in my ex-best friend, I found that, and it happened. And after that, I did end up talking to another friend of mine, But that relationship, there was nothing there. The girl that I was talking to, we were friends. We understood each other. We thought, okay, maybe we can work. But in reality, she's always going to be who she is, and I'm always going to be who I am. And no matter how much I'm there for her, and no matter how much I tell her, look, I could be the person that could take care of you, the girl will never see it. And I'm kind of over that. I'm not going to sit here and be here for you when it's convenient for you. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm tired of being there for people that only hit me up when they're sad, or when they break up with their ex, or they need a friend to talk to. Like, okay, let me say that. When they sit there and talk shit about me, and then they need a friend to talk to. That's what I should say. I'm kind of done with that. I let go of my past, and I'm moving on. I'm just kind of done with being, stepped on and treated like shit, and being felt like I'm not good enough. And that's just the truth. I mean, I will eventually be ready for a relationship. Just because someone messages me doesn't mean I'm going to be mean and not message back. Whether that's anyone. Like, I don't, like, I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh no, love. Like, no, I'm not going to let that get to me. I did that once in my past relationship, and I'm not going to ever let that get to me again, because it's not fair to me that I have to be like, oh, fuck love, while they're going out being a hoe. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like that person anymore. I know what I deserve. I know that I deserve better. Like, I know what I need to do in life to get what I need to get, and I'm going to continue to do that. So I haven't been asked about this, but I know eventually, if I continue to hang out with these people will eventually ask. So some of y'all have met Jasmine, and this is the video that y'all have met Jasmine in. It's actually my very first video. But y'all met Jasmine. I don't know if y'all ever met Tony on my channel. I'm not too sure. Tony and Jasmine, we were best friends in high school. We truly were. We literally did everything together. We had sleepovers. We had arguments. We had fights. We didn't talk for months on end, weeks on end, days on end. Like, we've had beef. We seriously have. And we've hated each other for a very, very long time. And they have been the people that I've always gone back to. And I know people will be like, well, their relationship is so toxic. Like, their friendship is so toxic. Like, why do you deal with that? Like, I'm sitting here and I'm preaching that I know what's best for me. And I do know what's best for me. And me, Jasmine, and Tony have yet to talk since high school. So it's been almost 3 years, maybe, since we talked. And they reached out. And they did what they had to do to make amends. And I'm not going to sit here and be a bitter person and hold a grudge in my heart for the rest of my life because of shit that happened in high school. So they did what they had to do to make amends. And don't get me wrong, I forgave them. I will never forget the shit that happened, but I forgave them. And I'm not going to be a bitter person about it. So yeah, anyone that sees us hanging out, y'all can talk all the shit y'all want. Y'all really can, but it's my life. Like, I know now when people are being shady. Because trust me, I had a best fucking friend that did me so dirty. And it was because I was friends with her since the 6th, 7th grade. And she did me so dirty. So I know what it's like to be done dirty by a best friend. I know what it's like to have shady people in my life. especially that are friends. So I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna, if they start being shady, I know you're probably seeing this, but of course I'm gonna pull back, but I think now we're grown adults to where if we have a situation or we have something going on or something doesn't feel right, we're gonna talk about it. We're not kids anymore. We're all three grown adults. We're all three capable of hashing shit out. We're not kids anymore. That got to go. People will question it. People will be like, well, they did you so wrong in high school. I have subscribers that are from high school, and I know what they know. But if you also know me, Jasmine, and Tony, we never ever stopped really truly being friends. No matter what, we were always friends, But yeah, so I want to get that out of the way because I know if we hang out again, I know we hung out a couple days ago and they had one of them, Tony or Jasmine, had put me on their story, one of them, and I know people haven't asked, but I know people will ask, so yeah. I just want to get that out in the air. So yeah, my phone's about to die, so I need to speed it up. For the fact that I should be getting this job. I could cry talking about this. And I'm hoping May, June, I will be officially moved in a apartment with Gracie in Austin. I was supposed to leave to Austin before I started Aveda. And I was so ready to go. And I wanted to go because I wanted to be with my best friend. I wanted to experience life outside of Corpus, and I was excited to go, but things with the paperwork for Aveda was kind of, I don't want to have to deal with that. So I was like, okay, you're gonna go to school, you're gonna get your shit done, you're gonna graduate, and after you graduate, then you'll move. Well, at the time I was working at Build-A-Bear. I was getting paid $7.50 an hour, and as much as I loved the job, the people I worked with, I just wasn't satisfied there anymore. The pay wasn't good. I was barely getting maybe 5 to 15 hours a month, and that's a month. So I wasn't working often. I would maybe work a day or two during the month, or max 4 days. It just wasn't satisfying me. So for that, I didn't get to save money. I was basically living paycheck to paycheck because I had a phone bill to pay. I had to pay for school by myself. I was doing that all by myself because I knew I could do it. But for that, I couldn't save to leave. So I had to push it back. And then in the middle, while I was at school, a lot of things were going on, and I wanted to leave, and I knew I couldn't because I had to stick it out for school, and I knew I didn't have money, and I knew I couldn't just pick up and leave and make Gracie do everything for me. I didn't want to be that friend. I didn't want to do that to her. I know she's my best friend, and I know she sat there and was just like, look, you can come here for a month, get a job, figure shit out. I had some money, but it wasn't a good amount of money. So I just didn't want to be that friend. I didn't want to be mooching off of her. I didn't want to seem like I was using her, because that's not the case. Gracie's my fucking ride or die. Her and Melinda are my world. My world. And I would never do that to Gracie, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't force myself to do that. And I felt like if I did that, I would be struggling even if I went up there. So yeah. But I'm hoping that in May, June, hopefully one of those, May, June, yeah, May or June, after my two brothers graduate high school, I want to pick up and go. I think it's just a time in my life where I need a change. I'm sorry, I keep messing with my hair. It's just all these frizzies are pissing me off. I need a change in my life. I need something exciting, something spontaneous. Like, I just want to do it. Austin seriously makes my heart so happy. Y'all saw my Austin vlog. I did like a quick trip to Austin or whatever, maybe about like a year ago or so. And Austin seriously makes me happy. Like, being there, I get such good vibes from everybody and just the city in general. The lights, the downtown, 6th Street, like, all of that excites me. And that place has so many good opportunities. And I kind of just want to settle down for a little bit and live there and get what it's like to be an adult and do things for myself. And I don't know, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see how everything plans out. I'm just really excited to see how 2019 plans out. I really feel like this is the year that everything will fall into place. Life has been very hard recently. I'm not gonna lie, behind the camera it has been stressful. It has been very stressful, but I pulled myself out of it, and I know I'm gonna get myself out of it, and I know what I have to do to make sure that I have everything in order, and I know what I have to do to make sure that I'm happy. And I told myself, don't be a people pleaser anymore. Do not be a people pleaser anymore. Like, I always put everybody before me. Everybody, like my family, my friends, my job, my school, everything has always been before myself. I have never really had true happiness. And for once, I'm like, you're gonna bust ass in YouTube. You're gonna fucking make content. You're gonna make sure that it's great content, because this is what I want to do. This is my passion. I want to talk to y'all. I want to be interactive with y'all. And I want the same thing vice versa. I want y'all to be able to talk to me and be able to tell me, hey, girl, do this. Hey, girl, do that. Like, any type of video y'all want, I got you. Like, I got you. So yeah, like, I just want to make sure that I'm happy. This year is just all about me and getting my crap done and making sure that I'm happy in the long run, making sure that I'm successful, and I don't have to be living paycheck to paycheck to paycheck like I was. And now, I think now that I'm finished with school and I've got the taste of what I've got in these past couple of months, I'm like, I can do anything. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody does or tries to do. I know what's gonna make me happy, and I'm not sorry about it. And if I have to delete numbers and delete people off social media and not talk to anybody ever again, I will do that, because I need to make myself happy. I just believe that 2019 is seriously gonna be my year. And I know everybody says that, and I know it's kind of like corny and cliche, but I have been praying so much recently, and I feel like everything is kind of just falling into place, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what happens. But I'm gonna end this video here. The sun is going down, so the lighting's kind of changing. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little life update for y'all. It was pretty interesting. Y'all got some tea. Y'all are more than welcome to ask me any other questions. I will more than likely answer y'all. I mean, of course, if it's not too serious, then yeah, I'll answer you. But if it's like other things, then I probably won't. Also, what do y'all think of my intro and outro? I don't know. I really like my intro. I think it's cute. I stayed up one night for like 2 hours doing that, so hopefully my hard work paid off. And I know my outro is pretty fucking basic, but you know, that's on Helica for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and also the notification. I always mess up on that part. The notification bell right next to it so you can be notified whenever I do upload. Don't forget my uploading schedule is now Mondays and Fridays. Yeah, Mondays and Fridays. Don't forget to leave comments down below on what y'all want to see in the next video. I do have a few. I did a Curious Cat and not a lot of people answered, and I know I had Tony and Jasmine because Tony and Jasmine, oh, and probably Steven, they're probably the only ones that ever give me YouTube video ideas, and it's fucking sad because for the rest of my 60, wait, hold on, like 62 subscribers, like, come on, guys. But yeah, this is the end of it, and I hope y'all liked it. Also, do not forget to follow me on all my social medias. Everything will be linked down below and at the end of this video with my basic ass outro. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.